Here we go. Here we go. Ask Krissy. Word. It was supposed to be like Ghost Rider. Okay, never mind. I tried. Here's another episode of Ask Krissy. Let's get into these questions. This is from Theron. Ooh, Lord. I thought this said Theon for a second. I was about to go off. Hashtag Game of Thrones. Hashtag Theon is a bitch. Hashtag fuck Reek. Hi, love. To start out, I just want to say that you honestly make me so happy. Thank you. You're so intelligent and funny while being so honest, and it's truly refreshing. Thank you. Your video about trans people was my favorite. I'm glad. I was scared about that. I didn't want to say the wrong thing in that video. So glad to see someone speak the truth. My question is, are you a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race? And if so, which queens are you a fan of? Thanks for being so supportive and honest about the LGBTQIA+ community. All the love. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, as stated before, I am a huge motherfucking fan of RuPaul's Drag Race. I talk about Drag Race like people talk about sports. We could be sitting here all day talking about my favorite drag queens. But yes, I get into heated discussions with my friends, specifically one of my podcast mates. Shameless plug, we have a podcast. It is called Houston We Have a Problem, and it's on the Black Astronauts Network. Please check that out. But yes, huge fan of RuPaul's Drag Race. I have seen every single episode. I watch Untucked. I watch like the behind the scenes shit, all of it. Some of my favorite drag queens are Bianca Del Rio, Bob the Drag Queen, who, shameless brag, are following me on Instagram. BB Zahara Benet, because that bitch is regal. Nina Flowers, who just, they breathe elegance. I love Angina. Season 2, Tatiana, she grew on me. I didn't like her at first, but she's grown on me. I really like her, especially after All Stars. Raven, Jujubee, Alyssa motherfucking Edwards, Shangela, Laquifa, yes! Latrice Royale, why am I talking like that? Latrice Royale, the flawless Shea Coulee. I love Valentina, even though people talking about she a bitch and she fake. Love her. I pretty much love all the Puerto Rican queens. I just want them to win. I want a Puerto Rican queen to win a season. I would love that. Alexis Mateo, Yara motherfucking Sophia, Raja, Kennedy Davenport, Jasmine Masters, hilarious ass. Detox has grown on me as well. I like her even more, especially after All Stars. Alaska, she's kind of grew on me, but I feel some type of way after All Stars. Katya, she is the light of my life. I love that bitch. Her and Trixie, I fucking loved them. There's so many, I love so many of them. I am emotionally invested in these bitches. So we got Brendan. Hey Krissy, first want to say I have been following your channel for years and I love your videos. Thank you. They always cheer me up when I'm having a bad day, and I'm so glad to see you are doing Ask Krissy again. Me too, because when nobody sending me shit for a while, and I felt very offended, slighted, and hurt. Here are my questions. 1, Lady Olenna is one of my favorite characters on GOT. Me too. Are you going to miss the comic relief from the Sharp Tongue Queen of Thorns? P.S. She went out like a boss ass bitch. Yes, she did. I am going to miss her. I love my grandma. That's my auntie. My auntie grandma. Love her. Love me some Olenna. Number 2, I purchased a townhouse last year in the city. This is lengthy. I purchased a townhouse last year in the city, Providence, Rhode Island, and it's my first house. Yay! Congratulations. I am definitely a city slicker. Lived in cities almost all my life, so I am pretty tolerant of noise as I have just become used to it over the years. But since I moved here, I have discovered I have some of the most annoying fucking neighbors I have ever dealt with in my life. I know that feeling. Woo! Across the street is an apartment complex / condo complex. It's bad enough that 50 million children live there and are running wild in the street at all hours of the day and night, being loud as hell with the adults responsible for them mysteriously absent. But since the spring, their property management company has now made it their routine to mow the complex lawn, which is a big-ass lawn, every Sunday morning at 6 a.m. with the world's loudest fucking lawnmower. Like 6 a.m.? Really? Right. It's getting on my last damn nerve, as Sunday is my day to sleep in. And like you, I'm not a morning person. And being abruptly woken the hell up at 6 a.m. on Sunday is the best way to make me a miserable Mary all damn day. I know that's right. What advice do you have as someone who has dealt with obnoxious neighbors in the past? Should I complain to the property management company or suck it up and wait for winter to come when this crap will finally stop? Thanks so much, Krissy. Love you and your videos and hope to see more in the near future. You could say something to property management. Say, hey, listen, y'all doing this shit at 6 a.m. Because I'm pretty sure you're not the only person that has a problem with this, especially on a Sunday at 6 a.m. Other people are sleeping too, I can imagine. 6 a.m. is about an hour before Jesus wakes up, and I just feel like that's unnecessary to be mowing the lawn. I would say give it a shot. You know, be calm about it. Don't get all, up in their face. As far as the kids go, I have no idea. I still can't solve the problem of the fucking kids that are around my damn lot, loud as shit, running every damn where. There should be child-free zones everywhere. There should be child-free malls, stores, and apartment complexes, and neighborhoods. Children shouldn't just be allowed everywhere. I'm sorry. Because for the people who decided to not have children and to have peace in their lives, we shouldn't have to suffer your children. I didn't have them kids, so I gotta listen to them. Okay, we got Jasmine. Hey Krissy, my name is Jasmine. And first of all, I just wanted to say that I love your videos and you never fail to make me laugh. Thank you. But anyway, my grandma from my mom's side is staying at our house for a while, and let's just say we don't exactly get along. I know that. The things I'm about to say might make me sound like an asshole because I'm talking about my own grandmother, but I have my reasons for disliking her, trust me. No, I definitely understand. There's so many things about her that I can't cover in this email, so I'll try to summarize as best as I can. She's nice to me, to my parents' face, but the second they're gone, she starts acting like a bitch. She's always yelling at me and getting aggressive and angry for no reason at all. Also, she's one of those people who does sneaky and subtle stuff just to get on my nerves. She thinks I don't realize it, but I tend to pick up on things like that pretty quickly, so I know exactly what she's doing. I'm not going to get too far into detail, but she's been shitty to me my whole life and emotionally abused me ever since I was a young child. As a child, you're very impressionable, so the feelings of resentment from back then have stayed with me permanently. I don't like being in the same house as her anymore because of that shit. And I don't know what's wrong with her, but she must have some sort of issues. Here's my question. How should I approach my parents about why I have problems with her? They don't know about the shit she does to me because she does it behind their back. I know I'm not the one paying the bill, so I probably shouldn't get much of a say in this, but I don't want her staying at our house anymore. She has her own apartment, so she doesn't need to be staying here or anything like that. She just comes over for the summer, successfully ruining my summer every year ever since I was really young. I really appreciate any advice you can give. As somebody who fucking hates their grandmother, I understand where you're coming from. One, I think your parents pretty much already know that your grandmother probably is a bitch, but I think you still should say something and say, listen here, my grandmama ain't shit. I know she your mama, but she treats me like shit, and she ain't been shit for years since I known her. My whole life, she ain't been shit. That's too long to be ain't shit. You know what? Pull some old school Home Alone shit on her, like record her ass when it's just y'all in the room so they can see that this bitch ain't right. And just try to hold out for as long as you possibly can, because she gonna die soon anyway, so fuck her. This last question is from John. Hi Krissy, love your videos and I frequently go back through your videos just to hear your rants and your daily shenanigans. Great pleasure, especially you and that raccoon. I would have helped if you needed it, by the way. Thank you, John. Fuck that raccoon and his whole damn raccoon family. Now my question. I was raised in the South, where everything is back ass. Back ass. That's a new one. I was in an event where I was 15 where I was sexually assaulted. Oh my God, at a party by my cousin. Yes, my cousin and two of his friends. Wow. I was roofied and I distinctly remember hearing his voice while attempting to do what I could to fight back while inebriated. Due to this incident, I was tested by police officers and did a rape kit, which of course came back negative. I went on about my life, not telling any of my friends what happened, but I did tell my mom, my dad, and my mom. My dad proceeded to beat me because I was bringing gay into his household, and my mom was a woman that would do anything to not be single, so I was told to just not go over there anymore. Whew, okay. All of this is important because 10 years later, after I moved out of the state and found out that I was living with HIV, wow, I was a virgin before the incident and I remained a virgin afterwards because I was just afraid of sex from then on out. I found out after going through over 27 procedures, losing my job, dropping out of school due to embarrassment, and losing friends when they found out about my status. I found out in April of 2014 and have lived through hell since then. Oh my God. Oh, John. My question is, how do you encourage someone that has lost everything twice that life is worth continuing on? I'm really not interested in bringing light to the situation within my family because they are very anti-gay and I'm a gay male. I don't believe they would have the reaction or support that a normal family would. I just need a little hope that things happen for a reason. Living life with HIV is extremely difficult in the South. Discrimination, criminalization, fear, miseducation are some of the issues that plague this area and its people. Maybe it would be a little bit better if I was at fault in the situation. That would at least give me a chance to take ownership, but I really only attended the party because I believed my family was finally accepting me. Not that they had nefarious intentions. Any advice or support you give would be greatly appreciated. Love, John. John, I am so sorry. You got my support. Even if it don't mean a hill of beans to you, you got it. And it's important that you realize that all of those things that happened to you, they're not your fault. And that wasn't about you. That was about them. That was about them and their bullshit and their prejudice and their ignorance. Your family is ignorant. They're homophobic and they ain't shit. And I promise you, there are people out there who will love and support you unconditionally. They ain't got to be your blood. I read an article today, a great quote from a young man, a blog from Very Smart Brothers. His blood is not thicker than freedom. Because if you give up, they win. If you continue on, you win. You do your damnedest to thrive so you can win. And do your best to get the hell out of the South. I love my people, but the South got a long way to go. America in general has a long way to go, but the South got a long way to go. And remember to do shit for you. Don't worry about them. That's how you continue on. Remember yourself. You continue on by remembering you. John, wherever you are, keep your head up. I support you. I love you. Please do not give up. Keep on trying. Do you, boo. Do you. Y'all already know, if you want to be featured in my Ask Krissy series, just email me at ask_Krissy@yahoo.com. Or if you just want to say, hey, that's absolutely fine too. Just email me. All my contact info is going to be below in the description box, especially my Patreon page, y'all. I'm trying to get good equipment for this fucking channel because the struggle is real. Patreon.com/Krissychula. If you don't want to commit to a monthly subscription thing, that's absolutely fine. I get it. Then shit, drop me a little something in my PayPal. I ain't too proud to beg because a bitch is struggling. I'm just trying to thrive and get my shit together. Yeah, also, shameless plug. Me and my friends have a podcast. It is called Houston, We Have a Problem. It is on the Black Astronauts Network. Look for that on iTunes and on Google Play or Overcast or whatever app you use to find podcasts. We are there. We are putting out shows bi-weekly. So yeah, and there's also other great shows on that network. It's amazing. Bye, y'all. Love you.